The professor measured the boy's nose with a caliper. Then he compared the color of the pupils. The professor determined that the boy was an Aryan, but the boy was actually a Jew. Just a few days ago, the boy and others were captured by German soldiers. To identify the Jews among them, the soldiers took off an old man's pants and found that he had been circumcised, so they determined that the old man was a Jew. The Jewish boy saw the scene. He took off his red scarf and buried his document in the soil. Faced with the questioning, the boy lied in fluent German that he was German. Thanks to the boy's brilliant acting, the Germans believed him. A Soviet officer refused to be examined because of the language barrier. They invited the boy to translate. The boy found that the officer was Stalin's son. The soldiers were satisfied and even invited him to take a photo. Then the boy became the German army's translator, and he also got food. This aroused the jealousy of other prisoner. He testified that the boy was a Jew, but the soldiers didn't understand Russian. To protect himself, the Jewish boy slapped him. He told the soldiers that the prisoner was insulting the Germans, so the prisoner was punished. The boy escaped the disaster. To keep his identity a secret, the boy called the Soviets, claiming that he wanted to surrender. That night the boy ran towards the Soviet trench. He raised his gun to surrender, but the Soviet soldiers also raised their hands to surrender to him. Just as the boy was at a loss, the German soldiers rushed over. They mistakenly thought that the boy had defeated the Soviet troops. Because the boy had done a great job, he was sent to Berlin and entered the German officer school. The principal introduced the boy's achievements. Everyone treated him as a hero. Then the Jewish boy was asked to swear allegiance to the Führer. He thought it was safe here, but everyone here was extremely anti-Semitic. He realized that this place was more dangerous than the battlefield. To avoid arousing suspicion from others, the boy tried to make himself the same as others. Every time went to the bathroom he would check the door lock. Before shower he would check if the curtain was transparent, but an accident still happened. An officer suspected the boy's identity because the boy's file was missing an identification. The boy explained that it had been lost on the battlefield, but the officer didn't believe him. Just as the Jewish boy was scared, a miracle happened again. A bomber dropped a bomb. The entire archive building was reduced to ruins. All the documents were gone. The Jewish boy was safe again.